energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The post pair form will be Vanderbilt and Ayton. Doncic out there with Marcus Smart. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward. And for the Rockets, LeBron James is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's DJ. And it's KD in at the 3. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Launches a 3, and that one is good from DJ.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Doncic passes to Ayton. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Now DJ, there's the triple. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Doncic. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Houston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Are perhaps the biggest surprise of last season? The Houston Rockets.
For sure. I mean, they hadn't even made the play-in tournament in 2024. Just with internal development and improvement, ended up as the 2 seed in the stacked West. You got to give Ime Udoka and his staff tremendous credit.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Vanderbilt against LeBron. Pass to LaRavia. No good from outside. Houston's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second-guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
Here's Doncic. Got a hand on it. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by DJ. DJ's got 3 assists now in this one. Lakers trail by 9. Doncic right side. He gets that one. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the Lakers had been looking for a consistent presence at center, and in DeAndre Ayton, they've acquired a walking double-double and a capable lob threat to pair with Luka Doncic. Ayton has a lot to prove in L.A., I'm told, but this pairing is certainly one to watch.
Quite a tandem. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Ayton dishes to Doncic. In the corner, Smart with it. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
And I could watch threes from the corner all day. Smart seems to have a feel from there.
DJ passes to Wembanyama. For 3, Edwards. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Lakers trail by 7. Pass to Doncic. Right wing. The Lakers moving the ball around. Back to Smart. Takes a 3. The shot. No good.
Defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you still...
Oh, man!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
And if Smart finds his rhythm from range, he is dangerous. He can do a lot of damage from deep.
And here's James outside. And the three ball is good. James has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Rockets. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Nailed from three-point land. 14 points for DJ.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Back to KD. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Ayton finds Doncic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's a 13-point game.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The three from LeBron, and another three for Houston.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Good on the three-point shot.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Jamal Murray is out there with Thompson. Then there's Towns. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's LeBron at the three, the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
I do not think you can overstate Towns' range. I mean, he takes a tough shot there and makes it look easy.
And LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Smith finds Connect. From deep, it's good from long range. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
Here's the 3, and that one is good from DJ.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Vincent with it. He's picked up by James. Back to Vincent. 11 feet away. Again, the Lakers.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, thanks a lot. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Kevin, back to you.
Truly the love for the game. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Some changes for the Lakers. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Dalton Connect. Marcus Smart comes in for Smith. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. And Hayes kicks to Smart. Pass to LaRavia. Misses the three. Houston leading by 21. And Wembanyama outside. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Tate. And the foul called on DJ. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Doncic. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So for the Rockets, Towns comes in for Wembanyama. Davis is subbed in for Durant. Great last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
DJ dishes to Edwards. The Lakers with the rebound. Doncic with it. Picked up by Edwards. Pass to Vanderbilt. And here's Smart from downtown. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And Smart keeps the offense connected. Just does a great job of making sure they have a nice flow.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Towns. And Kevin Durant has subbed in for Davis. Ayton, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Well, his production from deep has been nothing short of astounding.
Smart against Edwards. Pass to Ayton. With the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Houston. DJ's got 4 rebounds now tonight. For 3. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. DJ's got 29 in the game.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
And stolen by DJ. And Houston again with the bucket.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. And here's LeBron outside. And another 3 for Houston.
Well, you know, defensively, you try to keep LeBron out of the lane, but then he drops that on you.
And the Lakers call time here. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Marquis.
Ayton finds Vanderbilt. Lakers passing it around. Here's Smart. They can't stop the run with that one.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. LA has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Back to Doncic from 12 feet out. It's rebounded by Houston.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another.
And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. And even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. In the corner, it's DJ. Good, another from 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive. The next one's going to go in. It's Edwards on the wing. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Edwards got 4 points this quarter. And here's Doncic from the arc. No good, shot missing. And so it's the Houston Rockets way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
KD, you're really getting up and down the floor out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details, and we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we're playing together, everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we playing like that, so we got to continue to do that.
Well, the discipline is
terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Taking a look at Houston. I've hung with these guys in the offseason. They're better than people think, but they've still got to prove it.
Yeah, high hopes for them and for their fans as well. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Houston Rockets.
Normally I say...
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Look at DJ in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through two quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And on the floor for J.J. Redick as we get into the second half. The post-pair form will be Vanderbilt and Ayton. Smart is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's LaRavia in at the three slot. You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
From past the arc, the rebound by Victor Wembanyama. For three, Durant, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And it's Doncic missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And it's LaRavia missing. For Houston, they've gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half.
Perfect start coming out of the half. Really like the execution.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Houston. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's It's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And it's a four-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine and Dame Lillard.
Now, here's DJ. 43 points in the game, and again for three.
There it is, a shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg, he's now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Davis comes in for LeBron. Williamson is checked in for Kevin Durant. And Murray subbed in for Edwards. Here's Williamson, and he lays it straight in. Williamson's got his first basket of the night.
That's just all Zion. Once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Thompson comes in for Williamson. And Stephen Curry subbed in for DJ. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Hayes, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Curry, good.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Smart passes to Smith. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 6 assists here tonight.
And that's just really good situational awareness from Smart, realizing someone was open on that possession.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got his first 3 points of the game.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
Oh, that's a terrific pass. Ayton, with the advanced skill level, he's just going to get better with time.
Towns, the pass to Thompson. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys. But I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Smart tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Smart move from the big man to get rid of it there. The defense was closing. Davis let it go.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Siakam for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Excellent. Feed from Steph Curry.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Rockets ahead, running away with this one. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Jamal Murray. Jabari Smith is out there with Davis. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Curry in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The Rockets making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. Doncic outside. Fires the 3. Connects from 3-point range.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka going to cook you.
Embiid from outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. And he commits the intentional foul. Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global, some are saying the NBA should adopt some FIBA rules to more closely align the league. Any changes you'd welcome?
Well, you know, Kevin, with all the shooting that teams possess now, maybe the league can get away from the defensive 3-second rule. I mean, there's so much switching and interchanging of players. The offenses are usually so well spread out. I think you should just maybe abandon that particular rule. Throw those big guys a bone and let them park inside at their own peril.
DJ kicks to KD. Houston moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. And here's LeBron outside. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooter.
Smith for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. KD's got 6 rebounds in the game. Edwards passes to KD. DJ kicks to KD. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And nothing is falling for him right now. Houston's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. And here's KD for 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And James pulls it down. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to DJ. LeBron outside. Another possession. Another assist.
And that last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. How about the night he's having?
He's been on time and pinpoint with his passing all game long. Fantastic performance to tie the franchise record. Smith wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3. LeBron outside. Takes the 3. And another assist.
And sure enough, he's just set the single-game franchise record for assists.
Showing that vision both to find his teammates and to reach new heights. Connect. No good. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 20-3 run. Here's TJ. Good. Another from 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember. For the rest of their lives.
And Klay Thompson viewed as one of the best shooters ever to play this game. Hard to believe that the mark of 14 made threes has been passed here this evening.
And with this break in the action, let's take a look at our player of the game.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Towns. Kevin Durant comes in for Davis. And it's Edwards in for Jamal Murray.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Edwards, that's good.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drive to the hoop.
And the foul called on DJ. That will be foul number 5 on him. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Edwards. The 3. And another assist for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a golly win for the Rockets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for DJ.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Excellent transition passing there, guys. Straight to the hoop.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
DJ passes to Edwards. Durant in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper.
And you can sense that these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Nice shot by Smart.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
So we see Houston taking the W here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So taking a challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Thanks, LeBron. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game.